All right, so I just came back from Chicago and I was able to look at the buildings, the ancient buildings, the ones that are perfect, perfectly put together, perfectly scaled, intricate, handcrafted buildings. And I was able to look at some of the history because I went to like the something tower, whatever, super tall tower. And I said, there's no way that them people in the pictures built these buildings. Now, history will tell you, oh yeah, they built those buildings in 18 something. There's no freaking way. You're telling me these people sitting down here that's dirty and stinking, that are dying from diseases, in a horse and buggy, put together these perfectly sculpted buildings? Now, it really came together for me when I was walking through and they started telling the history of the Chicago fire, the Great Chicago Fire. The people in the pictures in the horse and buggy, they set the fire. And it was to remove the people that were already there, the people that actually built those buildings. I don't care what nobody says. You mean the same people? Never mind. But there's no freaking way. And I said, oh, this is the biggest lie, because I think that Chicago fire burned, what, 1/3 of Chicago now, and nobody can explain why or how. That's why they came over and they said, oh, this is nice, we want it, and they burnt it down. They burnt some of it down, and they got and they probably murked a whole bunch of people and drove them out of there. Nobody can make me believe anything else. The same people that, you know, in a horse and buggy, they built. If y'all ever go to Chicago, if you've ever been to Chicago, and you go look at them historical buildings, you know, the ones that's made out of, I don't know if it's limestone or marble. You telling me they built, and they in a horse and carriage? The real question is, why must they continue to play with us? I cannot wait, and I mean I can't wait, if it ever comes out, to know the real history of America, the true history, all the way back from the beginning of time, all the way until now, all the things that have been, and you know where it's at? Under the Vatican. It's in Europe with the Satanists, with the enlightened ones. I highly doubt they'll ever let us get to that information. All right, so I just came back from Chicago and I was able to look at the buildings,